What if a single road could connect not just places, but dreams, futures, and people across vastly different worlds? This is the Kinh Lý Vàng Road project in Hậu Giang, Vietnam. Sparked by Huyen's injury in a moped accident, Jonathan and Huyen, with proud charities, saw a chance to improve community safety, involving AA Success students, mentors, young Vietnamese volunteers, and local contractors. Their idea has grown beyond its founders. Hậu Giang, a province located in the Mekong Delta region in the southern part of Vietnam, embodies both challenge and potential. While rich in agricultural resources, it grapples with underdeveloped infrastructure. Yet, it's precisely these challenges that set the stage for transformative projects, where students from diverse backgrounds can apply their skills, bridging gaps and fostering growth in ways they never imagined possible. What makes this project truly remarkable is the diverse team rising to meet these challenges. Despite their differences in age, background, and experience, they share a common purpose: growth.
Hello, I'm Mackenzie, and throughout my time as an A Success Associate, I've experienced significant growth, but one of the most impactful skills that I've got to learn is the ability to think and listen critically. Because of this project's complexity, I was required to stay present in every meeting to assess the situation and also contribute my unique perspective and concerns. And also, when I first joined as an observing student, I faced the challenge of not knowing exactly where I fit in, but I soon integrated into the team and got to even add in my own piece using skills in graphic design.
How do we take into account all the different parties who are involved with a project? How do we start from an idea and how do we execute it from A to Z? And how do you work together to achieve a shared goal? And you're working with people of all backgrounds, and it was so incredibly fun and really exciting to try to ask questions and troubleshoot and optimize and really get to an idea and actually visually, like you'll see in the video, visually see the impact of ideas, words into action.
One unexpected skill I gained from this project is definitely being a bit more detail focused. There's a lot of details that we needed to be aware of in order for this project to be successful, and I think a challenge for me is definitely time management. I had this amongst other commitments, and juggling all of those was definitely a challenge.
When the team first visited the road, they found the road in a dangerous state. What started as a proper road 10 years ago had deteriorated into a barely concrete road. When digging around and asking the locals about the road, they dreaded the rainy season, which often lasts from June through August. Right here, in that corner of the turn, I see people fall a lot and people have to help them up. It is okay to fall, but then there's that young lady who fell and scarred her face. Oh my god, students who fell, they come back to change their clothes and continue going back to school and learn. This lady here walks her bike instead of riding it, only till she reaches the safety point. Miss Mui, what do you think of the new road? It's good! We dread the rainy season here, but on news of the road being rebuilt, all of us are so happy. We are so glad to have the sponsors sponsoring the road, otherwise it's very difficult. Any road works, even just by a few inches, I am happy. My dream has been fulfilled. What you've witnessed is more than a road construction project. We have seen a community's safety and well-being improved, lives transformed, and young leaders grow. This project is one of many to come in the future, embodying our commitment to sustainable development and community support. We are nurturing young leaders, bridging generational gaps, and fostering continuous learning. The students on the project have tackled diverse challenges, each one an opportunity to grow, innovate, and give back. As these young, aspiring leaders continue to learn, adapt, and inspire, they're not just preparing for the future, they're actively creating it. Hello, esteemed guests and dreamers. I am Ngọc, born and raised in Vietnam. I had never undertaken a project like this before, but I was allowed the opportunity to participate in this project, where I initially observed, but eventually led one of the dedication ceremonies towards the very end of the project. But let me be candid. Just 2 years ago, I was a recent high school graduate, lost in a world of video games and uncertainty. I was struggling with a destructive gaming addiction, feeling stagnated and yearning for change. And a chance encounter just happened for me to meet a success during a wasted energy product and led me to this road building project as well. Little did I know how much this experience would challenge and transform me. This project pushed us far beyond our comfort zones. Communicating in Vietnamese with adults was daunting at first. I struggled with the thought, but I'm just a student. Why would anyone listen to me? But as we progressed, I realized that being a student didn't diminish our value. It was our opportunity to learn from those who came before us. And this mindset shift was crucial and liberating. Our journey has been one of growth, challenge, and unexpected turns. When our key team member, Erica, had to step back due to medical circumstances, it shook us all. Her absence was deeply felt. She was integral to our project and dear to our hearts. This sudden change tested not just me, but every AA Success Associate student involved. Yet, in this moment of uncertainty, we witnessed the true strength of our team. Though we weren't always calm or collected, we persevered. Under Dr. Hui's guidance, and despite our fears, we adapted and pushed forward. This experience taught us more than any planned project could, and it showed us our capacity for resilience, teamwork, and leadership in the face of real-world challenges. We faced real-world challenges head-on. We connected with unfamiliar faces, initiating trips down to Hậu Giang at 4 a.m. to get the perfect sunrise drone shots, connecting with local contractors, learning to communicate appropriately in the local culture, and also gaining skills in ways we never anticipated. The project exposed us to the cultural nuances of Vietnamese business practices. We discovered that relationships often pave the way for progress and that everyone had their own agenda. Witnessing this in real time was both frustrating and enlightening, a glimpse into the gray areas of the world that textbook back in my high school don't really teach. And through it all, we learned that failure isn't always failure, it's growth. We learn to be adaptable, resilient, and true to our essence while navigating cultural complexities. We discovered strengths we didn't know we had and found purpose in the face of uncertainty. And this is where fears and uncertainties are confronted, assumptions are challenged, and future leaders are forged. This project is not just a road building project. We are building bridges between generations, cultures, and different ways of thinking. In tackling Hậu Giang's infrastructure needs, we're growing as students. Being on the team and seeing our mentors like Dave and Dr. Hui helping us learn each key learning point, I realized that even adults can still grow and learn because growth and learning are timeless. And the exchange of ideas and transform not just as a landscape, but the very fabric of communities and individual lives. And as we continue this journey, we remind ourselves that we are all just trying to grow one challenging project at a time. As we conclude this remarkable journey, we filled with gratitude for those who made it possible. 2 proud charities. Thank you for your trust and support in funding this project. Your belief in AA Success and the trust you place in our students has empowered us to turn ideas into impactful realities. Mr. Jonathan and Ms. Huyen, your vision and your inspiration transformed one simple idea into a life-changing experience for our students. Dr. Hui, your unwavering patience and guidance through every learning experience has been invaluable. Erica, you've been the heart of our team. Your role as a glue that held us together cannot be overstated. Without you, many of us, and myself included, might not have been a part of this incredible journey. And to our dedicated team members, Mackenzie, Vivian, Liam, Angela, and Kingston, your hard work, resilience, and teamwork have been the driving force behind our success. And as I conclude, I'm excited to pass the torch back to 2 members of our AA Success Associate who embarked on this journey with a mix of uncertainty and determination. They too have stories of growth challenges overcome, and lessons learned that I'm sure will resonate with all of you. Please join me in welcoming Mackenzie and Vivian to the stage. Thank you all for giving me your time. Mackenzie, Vivian, the floor is all yours. Ta-da!